Being completely honest, the UK has never built a world-class ride, and that's not because we haven't tried. Now, before all the hate begins, I love the roller coasters we have in the UK. Hyperia, Icon, and Nemesis Reborn are all in my top 10. I can't wait to go to Scarefest this October.
Everyone October 23rd at 10 AM, Forbidden Valley, Tashbrook, Meet and G.
However, I would never say that any of these coasters are world-class. Some of the glazers of UK coasters will try and defend them, but there's really no point. There are objectively better rides out there, and I know that from experience.
Subtle flex going on right there.
So today, I want to figure out why Britain can't build world-class coasters. But before we begin, subscribe please. Anyway, let's cover these reasons, starting with limited space. Some UK parks aren't limited by budget, but the space they have to build in. In fact, most UK theme parks can't expand at all. Blackpool Pleasure Beach is fully landlocked and would have to knock down the surrounding council estates to access more room. Alton Towers, on the contrary, has hundreds of free acres, but since it's all historical land, they can't use a lot of it.
For God's sake, why can't we just have a normal theme park?
The most normal one we have in Britain is Thorpe Park, which is built on a flipping island! Right lads, I've booked us a holiday.
Where to?
It's a nice little island in the south.
Where is it? Mallorca? Cyprus?
Thorpe Park.
One of the UK's biggest problems with coasters is how the budget is never very big. Yes, coasters like Hyperia and the Smiler cost £18 million, but these are very rare examples, and some of the best in this country because of it. Merlin especially puts more budget into their attractions, but some smaller UK parks don't have this freedom, yet still make the most of it. A great example of this is Paultons Park, which is home to some of the best family coasters in Britain. Storm Chaser is a family spinning coaster, no ride to happiness. However, people still rave about it. This has led to most UK coasters being quite short. Go check out Q4 Coasters, great video on that, or having shuttle elements. Although I'd never say it's fantastic, Revolution does pack a punch despite being such a small space. Hopefully we'll see some expensive UK coasters soon. Oh. It's absolutely insane how restricted our parks are. Some rides are world class just because of their height, like Top Thrill 2 and Intimidator 305.
I'm not calling it Pantherian yet, okay?
Anyway, the best park to build a tall ride in the UK is...
Scythe!
You can't. Thorpe. Being right next to Heathrow Airport means you can't build above a certain height. I've no clue what that is, definitely taller than Hyperia, but most definitely under 400 feet too. Alton Towers? If you don't know this already, then I'm sorry. I thought it was just common knowledge for UK enthusiasts. Towers has a very strict height limit, meaning they can't build over the tree line. I've heard that they literally had to plant a huge tree so Oblivion didn't surpass the tree limit. Anyway, Chessington anyone? A lot of UK parks have abandoned their thrilling rides in order to focus on a family demographic. Chessington used to have Ramsay's Revenge and Samurai, but now targets families with IPs like Paw Patrol and Bluey. Rest in peace, Jungle Bus. Greater Manor has only recently abandoned its thrilling rides. Shockwave was just given sit-down trains with a shorter height requirement. Apocalypse was replaced with a family coaster, and G-Force was fully removed ages ago. Pleasure Beach takes pride in being one of the best family parks in the UK, and according to some TripAdvisor lists, in the world, meaning that only Towers and Thorpe would even attempt such a good ride. Although, if Blackpool just made Icon fully spinning like another ride to happiness, that would be good, pretty please, with the cherry on top. Speaking of Icon, UK coasters aren't all bad. In fact, without doing Enzo, Icon is still my second favourite coaster in the country. Hyperia is currently around 35th best in the world according to Captain Coaster. Nemesis has been in the top 100 since its debut in 1994 and was arguably one of the best coasters in the world at that time. I understand it when people say the Smiler is one of the best in the world, despite my personal opinion on it. However, those are the few diamonds in the rough. Hopefully, with the opening of Universal GB, we'll see fantastic world-class rides finally come to the UK, including that 285-foot spike coaster that everybody's been talking about from the concept art. However, if that's actually going to be that tall, who knows? Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing and liking the video. If you can think of any more reasons why, please comment them down below, as I always read the comments and I'd like to know what you guys think. Let's get to 1K by the end of the year. Right, in a bit.